Okay, so now we're back with, let's see, where's this place called? I don't know, Okano? All I know is we're helping out this Confederacy of Pirates out, because we always gotta help pirates out. And then we should be running over there shortly. Let's see what these guys have to say.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansuri. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Not one bit. I've seen what Alpha Note can do. Do you even need to ask, huh?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager. if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Let's see, none of these are good for me, so just go ahead and just take the material like always. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. You are set upon this course, I will give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are the traitors. You've made no pact with the Empire, so do so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue in the Isle of Beko. There you'll find a cave, the rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you from waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where's Lise? We can't leave without her. Okay, we should have another Aether Current mission. We'll pick that up real quick. So much easier if I could just jump down. There we go. See, pulling double booty, that might be able to give us an earring? Yeah. Your clothes, your manners. You must be a man of Eorzea. Do you know of the East Aldernon Trading Company, then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from. Your acquaintances with the Kunai branch office owner. Oh, the chief's been searching high and low for a well-conducted man such as yourself. Oh, but before we get to that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Hansuku, and you would be... Lions. Should be easy enough to remember. Now, Lions, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since those damn Garleans strengthened their grip on the Hinagashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. To use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. See, I only just joined the Confederacy. It has been hard, really hard, for me lately. Things were to fall apart here, and I had nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Fortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there. I trust you'll find it easily enough. I'm counting on you, Lions. I think this has a long chain of quests, but I'm just gonna do... Gentlemen, since you refuse to pay the ruby tithe with coin, you shall be playing with your blood. I believe an arm each will suffice. Wait, we're with the East Aldernon Trading Company, so you should think twice about this. And where this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said so sooner. Suzumi? See that our distinguished guests are extorted to our best room, in the dungeons. I shall go and sharpen my knives. You heard the man.
You gonna be able to get out?
That's not me. It's not my problem.
Oh, it's not your problem.
Get up and start walking.
Me? I saw nothing.
Yep, pretty much. I trust you stuck around this long because we was something you wish to discuss with me. Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. So at last we are joined by someone who actually associated with the East Aldernon Trading Company. Excellent. The Kami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was that fool thinking? Hansuku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize as behalf, Master. Jesus. It seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not introduced ourselves. I am Tsukigage. I don't even know. I probably... Tsukigage. And this is my right hand, Suzumi. While it seems Hanzuku has touched upon the gist of our troubles, please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage to the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tithe. If it's more than we ask, we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through these especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone could remember, the system's been in place, enduring even after Dome was occupied by the Imperials. While the Imperials always shown little interest in our activities, with Yotsutsu's rise to power, this has changed. The Royal Viceroy has been banned the merchants of Kogani from bartering with us and paying our tolls. With those Bukafu dogs backing her, everyone is far too terrified to disobey. And outside the port sea are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues, like those two we just took into custody. While we've confiscated their goods, without our contact in Kogani to purchase them, they have little value to us. Thus we look to Authored. If we are able to establish a trade agreement with the biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. We look to you for help. Now, I'm quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Azumi, show him. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Aldernar Trading Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ire as potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please take this flag and Suzumi's inventory list to one of our contacts at the Kogani branch and inquire as to whether any of it is of their ships. Why is my audio? There we go. That sounds a little bit better. So we gotta go to Kogane, which we'll head there in a minute. Lines? What is it? Sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried you won't be able to live up to your promises. No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Even my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, bring together. I always hoped I might have something in me too. Starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Please, you... God, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget everything I said. We had places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. I'm not going to get any of it done by sitting around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Garabania, I was in Limsa Lamensa visiting a friend. A young child had been through a great deal. It was neither here nor there, I suppose. On the way back, I passed a pastry, which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I ever had seen. I always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when all this is over. Lions too. I won't take no for an answer. What about your Stola? Never hear the end of it. Alright, your Stola too. Once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Okay, so now we gotta go over this island. what I want to do is when we get to the this aetheryte, I'm gonna want to try to go get my class quest done because I shouldn't have access to that too. Actually, I might want to wait until I actually have flying. It'll make things a lot easier for me. Let's see. I think this is the Isle of Beku. Though to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many islands around here. Mercer said there was a cave that should lead us to their village. We should search further inland. And we should also be seeing the next Aether Current shortly. It's either we're gonna see it now or we gotta go up top. I actually don't remember. Hop back on our mount. Yeah, it might be up there. 1 second. Should just about be seeing it. Excuse me? Oh, there it is. Okay, next one is... Yep, that's way far away.
Is that light I see up ahead? We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12, I think we're on the seabed.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
How fortunate we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soderban about our situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bring you to our home? It's indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable agreement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Puchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Posted well, my friends. We require your assistance in the search for the priceless treasure, the Yasakani no Magatama. This jewel, the most sacred of Kojin relics, was in possession of the Hinigashi until they decided to present it to the Guardians as a gesture of conciliation. The Reds would not abide this, so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their Imperial masters. Still they succeeded. In the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, we would come into conflict with them. It would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. Do you want us to search for the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? Not sure how we're supposed to do that without, drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing, but first you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require a twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, freshly harvested Okil carapace. It's quite the shopping list. I'll see to the shells, and Lise, can you look for the coral? Lions, would you go and find an uncule and relieve of its carapace? Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure I get the right... I did. Okay, let's go to Kagane real quick. Get this quest done, and then we can teleport right back. Okay, so first off, we need to go to, what is it, so yeah, it should be the Ruby Bazaar. That's a heart. What is a pleasure just to see you. How might I be of service to you today? If you'd like to know what this flag or any items listed here came from one of our ships, I'm afraid that I cannot help you there. Kikimo, however, which might be able to tell you she's in charge of inventory, is currently stocking our ships at Pier number 1. Yeah, we're just gonna fast travel over there. I actually don't have that one yet. I should be able to go... No. Wow, I don't even have either one of those. Okay, that's cool. I'll head here first. And Pier number 1 should be over that way. Oh, who might you be? Master Hart, I've heard a great deal about you. Very well, shall look at your flag in the list. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected, you have been lied to. It is a shame that you would ask. Had it been anyone else, it would have been an easy thing to claim the ship and its goods as their own. Many of the items listed are worth their weight in gold and then some. This, those men could have easily paid the tithe several times over. Such luxurious items can be hard to come by, so do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of these. I'm more than happy to find a buyer for them. Okay, so now we go back over to here. As a Lions, you have returned. Very good. You'd be as kind as to give the flag and list back to me. As we suspected then, in the light of Mistress Kikimo's proposal, however, not even their evident guilt can sour my mood. Indeed, it's fantastic news, sir. It is everything we had hoped for and more. While certainly so promising, we are not yet out of the woods. Master Lions, I trust we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we will be needing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, and this should continue. Oh, we already got the Aether Current, so we can deal with that later. Go ahead and equip our new item. And then we have to go... it might just be faster to teleport. And those guys, I believe, are just right outside, so we don't have to travel too far. And already done. Get very close. I'm gonna buy an onion at some point. Well, I have the Uncu Carapace. There you are. How splendid they are. The kami shall be most pleased, I am sure. I've got it. I got the ruby coral you wanted. And I have the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though. I realize now that they may have, I realize now you may have meant yours. These shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next we shall make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it's been completed, you are able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? It's too far large to be carried by the three of us. How are we supposed to even find it? What we see is not exactly small. Surely you realize we've been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Yeah, it's not a turtle, it's a Kojin. Yes.
Cowabunga!
Already have we scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory to no avail. All that remains is the region to the west. The Shellis of Soino Sato have provided you with better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. Shellis? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Ren have been here as long as I can remember. Chiosai, the overseer, I believe, can tell you more than when you arrived. We are getting ahead of ourselves. We have to carry out the ritual. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike any you have ever known? Now let's go to the western part of the village, where the water twists and turns, and then complete our preparations for the ritual. He dove into the water a moment ago and said to wait here until he returned.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends. Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths, receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Wow, look at them! I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
We'll find that treasure in no time, come on!
Alright, so now we're able to dive under the water. Sorry about that, I don't like talking during the cutscenes. I like to let the voice actors, you know... I don't want to ruin any of the scenes. So, I hope you're doing well today. How are you? Move this up so I can actually see chat. There we go. Swimming and diving, you had all your flying mounts have received the Kojin tribe's ancient blessing and now can breathe underwater indefinitely. Got it. Hope you're having a good evening. So we got a couple new Sword in the Stone. That's another Aether Current quest. Just go over here. We'll come back and grab that one. Hope you're having a great evening. Sure this place doesn't have any aetherite, which is fine. At least I have to say. This must be Soino Sato, the Ren Village Soraban told us about. Alright then, see if they can't help us find the Kojin's missing jewel. Gunbreaker, Dancer, don't need any of that. You want a tip for going underwater from the surface? Yeah, sure, I'll take any tip. This will give us a new lance. If this is Sono Sato, then Sorasai, is it Shios? I don't know. The overseer should be around here somewhere. There's somewhere the locals will be able to point us in his direction. And now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. And that's him over there. So, this is our man. Leave this place and never return. No need for wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I don't mean to stare. My name is Lise and these are my friends, Lion and Alize. We're looking for the Overseer Asoino Sato. Chiosai? That's you, isn't it? Kojin the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no Overseer, nor would I claim to be one. I'm a High Priest of Shisui of the Violent Tides, Chiosai. You're the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for a jewel called Yasakani no... Stop. We'll hear no more. We'll suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Quiet, Yusubi. Or there will be no dango for dinner. I do not to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you must, At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Suino Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui, we Ren enjoy humble but fulfilling lives. Not always so. Long ago our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands beneath the water. They sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, are born of the sea, as was I. Though we are engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essentially preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we shall take no part. As it was, so shall it ever be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me. There's down how highly you value your way of life, how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so. I would hope that we have not given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it's not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Suino Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain here would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Okay, sorry about that. If ever accidentally finding yourself out of water, where diving is possible, to get close to the body of water and hold control on your keyboard and press the space bar to dive. But if you're flying unlocked, you're trying to dive, you can just nosedive into the water and auto dives you? Nice. I don't quite have that unlocked yet, but I hope to eventually, here shortly. Thanks for letting me know. And so it continues, another village, another deaf ear. Clearly Garabania is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this is all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we'd take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Meanwhile, in the tavern in Asari,
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
This scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayori. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless.
insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Kojin. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Dorma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
God damn. She is fucked up, isn't she? I always enjoyed watching the villains. Let's see. You seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Lions? Sorbonne sent us here. Maybe we should ask him. We could ask the villagers if they know anything. Yep. Right. You're the ones who came from above, yes? If you could have a moment of your time. My apologies. I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Hanami, and this is my wife, Unagi. We are wondering, have you any news from Doma? So we'd very much like to hear it. May I ask why? If you must, our daughter fought in the rebellion. We heard naught of her from her since. It would be too much to hope you know of her. Her name is Yagiri. I don't know, there's just something about all the villains in this game that I know they're terrible, but at the same time, they're just... they're fun to watch. How may be praised? She lives. She lives. We're looking for her too, actually. I'm sure she's alright. I had no idea she hailed from Soinosato. How she came to serve Doma as a shinobi. It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went. They met a young boy, a proud son of Yangshi. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take the boy in. My wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced the Garleans would one day come for us. In a search for the strength to defend us, that she left, years later to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the then Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yagiri's return, that she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment. There was naught we could do, so our daughter, who only wanted to keep her people safe. If there is something we can do for these people, they who gave her aid and succor when no one other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but if it's the Yasaki Kani no Nagatama you seek, may it be of assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. The naked eye is as jade. When bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, I must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths, they are invaluable. There's a sunken ship to the east. The currents may have spirited away her cargo. You should begin your search there. Thank you so much. Do just that. Hope you'll find that which you seek. Only wish that there was something more we could do to assist you, knowing that you will be in my prayers. And when next you see our daughter, pray tell her not the day goes by that her parents and her brother do not think of her. We will, I promise. Okay, so let's see. We also have another quest that's over here. The Palace of Lost Souls. Go ahead and pick that up as well. I believe this is the dungeon. You are a man from above. I am Hiranai, sister to this Ruby Princess, the ruler of the seas. Your bearing bespeaks the strength and courage few possess, waiting for one such as yourself to arrive. Though not many know it, the Ruby Princess's life currently hangs in the balance. A few days ago, a man cloaked in black visited Shisui of the Violent Tides, claimed he had come to bestow a blessing of holy protection upon the palace. The incantation he muttered instead drew forth a terrible spirit which took possession of my sister's body. And long after, similar wraiths of the void began to search forth, overtaking the palace and stealing his souls over nearby guards. Chiosui immediately evacuated everyone and has since barred people from entering or leaving the palace. Officially, the Ruby Princess is conducting a private ceremony. None but Chiosui and I know the truth. Place a seal over Shisui of the Violent Tides to prevent any of the wraiths from within from escaping. However, it may not hold for much longer. Chiosui grows more convinced by the hour that we must destroy the dome and everyone within it, including my sister. Beseech you, man of the land, lend unto me your might. Please find a way to save her. I'll see that she is kept from danger. Thank you, truly. Not what I would have done if you said no. Please follow me. You must speak with Chiosui. We must meet with him to ensure that he does not act prematurely and do something we might all regret. And you are? You were just speaking to me. The Karenai, what brings you here? What? My lady, you of all people must realize how incredibly dangerous it was of you to entrust another with our secrets, much less a newcomer whose intentions we know not of. What other choice did I have? When the seal breaks, we'll be forced to drown the palace and all the souls within. Would you sooner have me sacrifice my sister and my people than turn to outside help? And you think this man has some hidden power capable of delivering Soino Sato from untold disaster? I realize it's not in your nature to ask for assistance, but like it or not, there's little else we can do. No outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this man's aid. I have the right of it. Very well, I'll give your friend until the next high tide to rescue the princess. If he fails, however, I will destroy the dome and atone for the deed with my life. Remember, my lady, should it come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. Here, take this scroll. It will permit you to pass into Shisui of the Violet Tides. Presume you are aware where it is located? Not to worry, I shall show them there. The palace lies just beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, however, there's one last thing I must share with you. I'm not entirely truthful in everything I have told you. It is nothing that affects our current predicament. There's nevertheless a lie I must set straight once this is all over. Forgive me. It's something I could tell you now. If it is something I could tell you now, I would. Alright, so now we have that. This wreck is a self-same vessel of which Soraban spoke. The gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Lions. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. To find the Yasakani no Nagatama, we must need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it. This is going to be fun. How do I use the map lamp? Okay, so it's basically like hot and cold. Got it. Oh, well, I lucked out. I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gotsetsu would have died by old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Lions? This is it. The Yasakani no Magatama. Exactly as Soraban described. It would seem our fortunes have finally changed for the better. Okay, I don't need any of that. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. So we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Lions. Once we arrive, President the Elder, then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. Okay, so now that'll have us go all the way back. We can do the Sword in the Stone, but I want to get this first. Really? Oh, right, I haven't even read my sword. I gotta do that.
Hey, money.
I completely forgot. I might just pack more ramen. These are the gates of the palace. Inside are the Ruby Princess and her guards. Thank you, Lions. Though you may not show it, Shiosai is secretly very grateful to you too. The thought of having to kill the Ruby Princess, however indirectly, has been tormenting him. There's not much time left. Let's make our way in. We have the scroll of entry, correct? You'll be unable to pass through the gates without it. Right, so now we have a new dungeon. Go ahead and queue up for that. And we'll go over to... Here it is. I wonder if I could trust that one. Probably not, right? Would have popped up if we did. Here. Okay, so there's 2 more quests, it looks like, and then 1 more of the actual location one. So far away. Can't give up just yet. Visitor. Aye, your footsteps are so light I didn't hear you approach. I could really use the assistance of one so nimble as yourself. You see that sword protruding from that large boulder up there? Let's find a way to procure it that I might accomplish my dreams. Like all others, I want so desperately to explore the surface in search of treasure. To do so, however, I must prove to the village elders that I am worthy of embarking upon such excursions by retrieving that sword. My comrades have given me advice on how I could reach it, but every time I get close, I lose my footing and end up tumbling into the waters below. Would you perhaps do me a favor by demonstrating how I might get there? Come, let us move up above, that I might observe your lithe movements from there. You spy that large plateau jutting out from the cave walls over there. You begin by jumping over to it. You must demonstrate to the Kojin that defeat can be accomplished without the use of any outside help. Should you call upon a mount or fall into the water, you must start over from the beginning. Oh, god damn it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Actually, I could probably sprint that, right? I too can make it to that plateau, but it's from there that things become tricky. Every step must be taken with calculated precision, or you risk, like me, plummeting to the waters below. Okay. Oh, sprint's almost off. So I'm gonna try to... Could wait. I might be able to just make that. It's 30 seconds. Could I backflip into that? I don't want to try. I don't want to waste it. Ah, so that's how you must do it. I shall give it a try. I guess we got it anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm beyond impressed. Your possess of incredible grace. It is up to me now. One must tense all muscles in their legs and push off at the rocket to gain enough momentum to make it to the next one. You restored my confidence. Thanks to you, I am one step closer to fulfilling my dream and exploring what the world above has to offer. You have returned with this Yasakani no Magatama, I trust. There you go. You can have that. Yes, there is no mistake. Done. Well done. So about the Red Kojin. You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us that now? I did indeed, and yes I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals, and laying claim to their most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly we will aid your cause. All is ready, Soraban? Then give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort. Before this blade, that which is sealed all shall open, the treasure vault of the Kojin, on the Isle of Ziki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of red or blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, the response would be necessary to be immediate. The Kojin will be summoned from realms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Even the conspiracy, the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in Asari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be alright? Great. How do we do that again? The Yasakani no Magatama is one of 3 most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel onto the others, thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass, and instead delight in your mischief-making. So if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by the Red Brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault. More or less. The Yasakani no Magatama belongs to the Isle of Ziki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you never would have found it. We would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans, and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. Every time I hear the Chocobo theme of Final Fantasy XIV, it brings back memories of running around the ARR world, having no idea where to go. I kind of wish I played back in the Realm Reborn days. Because, I've been kind of playing it off and on for a few years, but I missed out when it first came out. Kind of downside of being in the army. The Isles of Ziki lie to the west of Soinosado. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all endeavors. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that I was in the army when it originally came out. Because I remember a battle buddy telling me he was part of the beta. Right then. Not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. You should prepare for a fight. The bigger the better. The kind where you'll wish to have 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. To the Isle of Ziki. Right, let's go find that cave. Oh my god, that is a shit ton of quests I gotta come back and do at some point. And there we go. I like this music. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we're coming up to the first boss. Let's find out what he does. Okay. Okay, so when he gets on his hind legs, we gotta attack his leg. Got it. Okay, there's an ad that comes in when he gets back up. Got it. Okay, I'm getting targeted for something. So it looks like I can't move. Got it. And that wasn't too complicated. Not for us. Just the main thing, if I'm getting targeted, I gotta, depending on what I am, on melee, I gotta get in range of him or else I just can't do anything. Okay, we're already on the second boss? That was quick. Okay, so we've got 4 chests in the ring. Not sure what those do. Something seduce. Oh shit, I'm gonna be... Okay, so they all ran to a chest. And obviously I lost control there. So I'm guessing when I see that, I gotta run to a chest. Oh, uh-oh. Let's see if I can get a few more hits in. Ah, I got it. Damn it. Okay, so as soon as I see that, I have to go get to that chest. There's not enough time to fuck around. Okay, I see. I thought maybe I could get like a few more licks in. It's all good. Alright, so far so good. Did this pretty painlessly. What experience did I get from that? Only about 150,000. I'm actually really liking this dungeon. Got a nice design to it. And that doesn't really help us out. Wait, we're already at the end? Damn, that was super quick. Alright, well that's not fun. Okay, so waves in the water, avoid that obviously. Very amnesia. Ooh, took a shitload of damage there. Let's go ahead and put our bloodbath on. Oh, there we go. We got a decent amount of experience from that. So let's see, what do we got? Cancer, we can pass on that. We don't need it. That is not for us. We got a minion though. And I actually got the minion. Okay, nice. And random chest there. Cool. Yeah, that was a really nice dungeon. I like that. I don't know how to thank you. You saved them, Lions. You saved them all, even the Ruby Princess. While she is unharmed, she is currently unconscious. Shiosai has carried her to Soi no Sada, where she might rest undisturbed, since though it will be a while before she wakes. Before we speak any further, however, we must return to the village. Except that's kind of a long way. There's no easy way to do that. Okay. The best thing is probably just traveling to here. You allow me to once again thank you for your help. You'd be happy to hear that the palace guards are all slowly beginning to return to their senses, since peace has finally been restored to the palace. We've saved everyone, including Shiosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess had opened her eyes, Soi no Sada will be exactly as it once was before. I suppose we'll simply be grateful for how well things turned out. Now that the worst of the storm has passed and tides have begun to calm, it's time I came clean. Okay, well this is the thing, but I don't think I have to care. It's not an air current, so I'm sure it's important, but right now, that is just stuff that can wait till later. Oh, it's for the Beast Tribe unlock? Alright. I mean, I'll get to them eventually. Right now, I'm just trying to get this story, because I got some catching up to do. Since we have, what, the Dawn Trails is going to be coming up here shortly. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight to the heart of the Isle of Ziki. Got a plan for once we get to the Isle? How about you two get us the guard's attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two will join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You've read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Lyons to be the one, given his peerless material prowess. Or is it I think I read that wrong. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Right, come on, Lions. We've got work to do. Dawn Trail will be next year, early summer. Okay, so I've got a little bit of time. Not much. But if I put in no work, I could probably get to this and Shadowbringers before the end of the year. My problem is I get easily distracted. There's like so many other games. Like right now I'm trying to also play Baldur's Gate 3, which is just amazing. Been loving that game. And it's just hard to balance a full-time job and streaming. Okay, so we just need to cause some chaos. And also, yeah, be pretty close to an air current. Okay, I might have to loop around. I want to find that real quick before we do anything else. Because I believe that's the last one we gotta get. Yeah, and then it's like, once you're done with the area, it gives you like one more. There you are. You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alizé is alright too. Lions, Lise, can you hear me? I found the vault. At northwest, there's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. try to get these guys off of us. Come on. Please run away. Oh, you're not gonna run away, are you? Oh, you're an asshole. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing on my dad. It sounds like a whole garrison is headed straight for us. Okay, I might have to call this soon because I'm losing my ability to even speak, so...
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
What in the world?
Who hath made us whole?
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
If I made you whole, it was not my intent. I but carried the trinket.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault? How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Fuck is going on?
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
I'll join you soon.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
And And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lys, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Well, he certainly seems to just be enjoying himself. Okay, so we just gotta speak to Alizé. If we're gonna fight a primal, that'd probably be the last thing I do tonight. Seems like a good, like, end to it. That was not part of the plan. Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. So I'm sure this is a perfectly logical explanation involving the— oh my god, can you please not? No, you were saying. Here I thought our fortunes had changed. I swear, if Stormblood and his people knew this might happen. Somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of capricious fortune, does it? And the same goes for him. To defeat that primal. Still not better than what I'm currently wearing. As before, our numbers are limited by. As before, our numbers limited our option. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lys, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over this isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Alliance, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Sasano, much less hope to defeat him, which means you are on your own. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventure friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by? Yes. And I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. Okay, so back to the vault we go. Full tribute now accessible. Okay, now it's a question of what do we do while we wait for that, because that's probably going to be a little bit of time. I know I saw some quests over in Lost and Sea that I could do. I might want to start knocking some of those out. Never mind, we already have it. That was quick.
Let the rebels begin!
Start in the back. Battle litany. Alright, get that started. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, let's move to the flank.
The seas part for we alone!
Oh, that is not a lot of time. Uh-oh. Go from there. That's already not good.
The seas part for we alone!
Man, those are right on me.
The seas part for we alone! Our hearts sing in the chaos!
Okay. So this is... Oh... What the fuck? Excuse me?
Wild and pure and forever free!
Okay. And he's coming down again.
Rejoice! Resilient souls, I salute you! Earth and stone at our beck and call!
What am I doing? Unable to execute actions? Okay. Oh, someone got really fucked there. Oh god, I got hit by all of that. Whew. That was insane. Meanwhile, on the coast of Othard.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders, and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing. But if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I'd hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for the...
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Susanoo is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him? Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
Damn, Alice does not fuck around.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Alright, so that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm getting a little exhausted. Well, that's not too bad. We got a dungeon and a primal done, so can't complain. Let's go ahead and teleport back to a rest point. Yeah, we'll just go to Okanara. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope everyone had enjoyed themselves, and I will see you all next time.